Welcome, Rocket League fans. I'm your host, CLT Pathfinder. With me, the one and only Huge Box Turtle.
Welcome, welcome.
It's going to be a great night of Rocket League tonight, ladies and gentlemen, here at Fall Nationals at the Stay Plugged In offices located in Charlotte, North Carolina.
How you doing tonight, Pathfinder?
I'm so good, dude. It's great to see you. I'm glad we could be here on a
Better keep that
Monday
energy
night.
all stream, buddy.
Oh, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it. So stay plugged in. What are we doing here tonight? What is going on? We are talking about Fall Nationals. This is our Rocket League series for young high school students that are looking for that opportunity to play in college. This is broken up into 3 separate seasons within the fall semester. So they're going to play in the October, November, December series, and eventually for a culminating event where the top 12 teams make it.
September, October, November.
Sorry, thank you. September, October, November. In December is our culminating event, the championship series for all of Rocket League competition. 12 teams enter, 1 team remains.
Yeah, no, absolutely right. And as Pathfinder said, this is a program designed to assist high school Rocket League players in their pursuit to play at the collegiate level.
That's right.
We have a connection of well over 100 colleges that we've been in contact with over the last 12 months or so, all of which are eager to see this, and of course we are eager to see some exciting play ourselves. A lot of these high school kids are immensely talented. Actually, most of them are better than all of us by a long shot. They are immensely talented players, immensely awesome kids. I know, Pathfinder, you've sat down and talked with a lot of them yourself. We have some great talent here. We're excited to see some matches. We will be coming at you with match nights on Mondays and Thursdays, starting at 7 o'clock each, bringing you 4 or 5 matches each night from this Fall National Series, and again, leading up to that big event at the beginning of December.
Can we get that graphic up there, Mr. Production Specialist, so we can see our Fall Nationals graphic? There we go. So we, like I said, broken up into 3, September, October, November each. There are 4 teams that make it each out of
Correct.
each of those series into the championship thing. Championships. Bracket.
Yes.
Thank you. Double
There'll be a
elimination.
12-team double elimination
Goodness
bracket
gracious.
at the end of the 3 seasons.
That's right.
With the top 4 teams from each of those 3 season splits moving on to that final bracket.
Yep, and each of those splits consists of a Swiss play, so you play everybody in Division once, and then you play in a double elimination bracket to get those top 4 teams.
Absolutely.
Yep.
You can keep track of all things with that on Twitter at stay_plugged_in. And also on twitch.tv, where you're watching this obviously right now. Stay Plugged In will be coming at you, like I said earlier, every Monday and Thursday with matches from this league. But where can people go to find out more if they want to participate in the seasons moving forward for October, November?
Yeah, so check us out, staypluggedin.com. If you go there, there is our registration for our October series. So we're almost through September. We're going to be doing the championships for this 1st September. October 1st is actually the last day of it. And then we'll start up the next season October 5th. So if you want to be able to register, go to our website, get your team in for October. Or if you're a free agent, maybe you're just alone, you're solo, you're looking for a team, join as a free agent. We connect you with all of the other players in the league.
Yep.
And we provide coaches for a lot of our free agent teams. One of the first things we do is give you a coach so that you can be able to perform at a high level with your group.
Absolutely. And we do have, so this is our second official week of stream matches. Last week, obviously, with the Rocket League update, there were some challenges on our side with the production and the setting up of lobbies and the servers. But for that first week, we are coming at you with a player of the week. CJ, tell us a little bit about our friend Mag.
Magnolia. Here he is. His player card is on the way. He is the myth, the man, the legend. He's just a homie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's just inside of this community, and all the guys like him. They think he's the best. I think he's the friendliest around. And his mom hit us up on Twitter. She said, thanks for allowing Mag to be a part of this organization, and he is awesome.
Yeah, you've actually gotten the chance to sit down with each and every one of these players, if not all of them individually, to have conversations and learn a little bit more about them and kind of what makes them tick, what drives them competitively, but also just who they are as people. We love highlighting this program because it gives us the chance to provide a platform to a lot of the avenues for high school kids that CJ and myself never had as high school kids.
That's right.
And part of that becomes, learning, A, how they play and how good they are, but also who they are as people and what exactly that it is they're trying to accomplish. And we want to do our part to highlight as much of that as possible and give these kids as much of a platform as we possibly can to, show them all the great things that they can do with the Rocket League industry.
Absolutely. And so this program was born, I think, out of a need that we saw, right? There was a lot of kids that were looking for colleges that were looking for kids that couldn't find each other. So we sought out, we ran a podcast called the Spincast.
Yep.
We've done over 150 podcasts with a lot of different schools and been able to have them on as guests to learn about their programs. And you can check out our YouTube channel. It actually has all of these schools that we're going to throw up right now. And it's got a list of all of the programs that we are working with currently that either have a varsity program or a club program or some kind of scholarship that they offer for their kids that go to that school.
And it's definitely not just Rocket League either. It is a variety of colleges. It's a variety of games, stretching all the way from Rocket League, League of Legends, Overwatch, Hearthstone, Rainbow Six, Valorant, CSGO, Smash Brothers. I mean, on down the board, there's plenty of opportunities if you are a high school student interested in competing at the collegiate level. But as CJ said, we saw a need that wasn't really being met within the high school esports industry, and that is connecting the players directly to the college.
Yeah, and if you look at the top row here, we got the Zips.
Yep.
We've done Florida State, got Ohio University, LSU.
And everything on down to, even local to us in Charlotte. We have Winthrop, which is right down the road. Chapel Hill is right down the road. Obviously, even down in South Carolina, we have South Carolina University. But, I mean, across the board, we have a bunch of colleges that we've been connected with, and we want to do everything that we can to connect as many high school students and high school esports athletes to those colleges as possible. And that's exactly what this program is all about.
That's right, it is. And one of the other things we do for the students is we give them an opportunity, right? We know that it's not just about Rocket League or whatever game they're playing for this particular program. It's about those academics.
Yeah,
it's about those grades. It's about the production. It's about how do you brand yourself? How do you go through the interview process? How can you put your best foot forward when you're talking to those colleges? And one of the things we do, like this week we have a production class that Kyle Taylor, the one and only Tails, running the production tonight, is teaching a production class for these kids.
Absolutely.
So they can learn video editing, they can learn how to run an event like this for themselves, so that whenever they get to that college program and they want to run an intramural event, or they want to run some kind of inter-tournament with other colleges, maybe a scrimmage match, that person can also support the production needs of that program.
Absolutely. And, if you want to find out more about what it is that we're doing across the board, again, follow us on Twitter. Keep up to date with this Twitch channel. Give us a follow. We will be guiding you guys through every step of our process and exactly what we do. And, of course, go to staypluggedin.com to find more information about all the different events and programs that we are orchestrating and running across the board. But let's get into our first match of tonight. CJ, give us a run-through on who we're going to see first.
So tonight is going to be the one and only Pikachu squad versus the Gyarados squad. So first up, our Pikachu squad. So it's SPC, Zenith, and Babo Fabo. They are 2-0 right now.
Yeah, they are.
Looking at the competition, who's also 3-0.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a good matchup for this week one.
Absolutely. Our first match of the night is going to be two undefeated squads. Pikachu is going to be facing off against the Gyarados squad. And that Gyarados squad is going to be a powerhouse of their own. They are also undefeated, just like this Pikachu squad in their division. But for that team, we will be seeing Retro Taz, Bleary, and Knight. Now, Retro Taz, I believe, is one of the few players in this league that is above 2K MMR, or at least approaching it. An immensely talented team altogether, that Gyarados squad, but ultimately this should be a very, very evenly matched fight. And I mean, like we said, both teams are undefeated in their division. They faced actually the same teams on both sides so far, I believe. So really there is no telling aside from who is going to win this. But CJ, who are you taking in this match number one?
I think for me,
yeah,
I'm going to go with the Gyarados squad. I think that Retro Taz being on that side, I think that they are good group of guys. After getting to interview them and talk to them, I think that they are very level-headed in the way they play, and I think they're really, really good teammates for each other. So I'm going to go with the Gyarados squad for me. How about you?
I'm going to oppose you halfway because I like doing that. Secondly, because I like this Pikachu squad. We're actually going to see them a couple times tonight, but this Pikachu squad does have the ability to give themselves a little bit. I've seen them do some things from the teamwork perspective. They have really good cohesion, really good communication. I've seen them play in scrims against the team that I've been coaching, as well as in some other matches as well. I think they will have a little bit of an advantage on the teamwork side of things. But ultimately, I think this could go either way. This is going to be a really tough match. But we are going to take you into our first match right now and get this going ahead and started. And we will see Pikachu facing off against Gyarados for the first best-of-3 match of tonight.
It's going to be an exciting one. I think that Pikachu's going to have to come out swinging. I think they're the underdog in a little bit in this win, so let's hope they can come pull it out.
You think they're the underdog, I'm taking them. Pikachu all the way. But we are kicked off here as this ball. Knight's going to look to put this into the backboard there. For Blurry looking to take the shot, but already we see an immense amount of challenges, both and 50s coming from that blue side of the ball.
Knight with some good defense on his side of the court. Puts it up. And nobody there to capitalize on that offensive push, but everybody's playing defense right now. Knight gets a good pass up to Blurry. Blurry isn't able to capitalize on the pass, and looks like we're going to see a little bit of, Knight coming in for that hit. Almost gets it out. Zenith passes to Coxie. Zenith's up. He got a little bit of boost. One to beat. Doesn't get it.
I believe we are seeing Retro Taz rocking the Merc with the updated hitbox in tonight's game. Interesting choice there.
Maybe he knows something we don't. He's got the secrets.
I think the Merc was updated, got a new hitbox. I believe it's a little bit OP from what we've heard in the community, but I like seeing the Merc. It's a fun thing to watch. Blurry goes up for the aerial, looking for that double touch, but SPC able to push that back to the left side Pikachu corner as looks like, Knight able to 50 that right there in the middle as Retro Taz follows that up to push that. What we're seeing already off the bat here is some nice even passing play and momentum switches from both sides.
Yeah. Great touch by Blurry. And we'll see if Knight, he's last man right now. Looks like he gets a touch. Centers it up for the Pikachu squad. Blurry on the counterattack. He's got 0 boost, looking for some, doesn't get it. Knight also loses his challenge. It's going to be Zenith. He beats him. But it's a little high on the crossbar. Knight's going to have a clear on this, and they're going to be on the offense now looking for the attack.
You know, when you get two squads that are going to be this evenly matched and have this level of competitiveness and cohesion on both sides of the ball, it's really going to come down to which team makes the mistake and which team is able to capitalize on it. You're very rarely you're going to see one team that's going to completely outplay another when you get to this evenly, tightly of a contested match. It's more so going to be about if one team makes a mistake, can the other team come through and capitalize on that mistake?
Retro wins a really good 50. Almost had one scored on him. Goes back, gets the boost.
It's a little confusing for me. I think the Gyarados side should be blue, but it is the Pikachu side, and the Gyarados side is orange. But nonetheless, Retro Taz looking to rotate back inside that Merc, but Blurry not able to put the shot on as that ball is just barely pushed away by SPC. As SPC looks to push away another ball, and it's going to be very quickly followed up by Coxie here. And that ball goes just wide by Blurry as SPC looks to put that shot on. Zenith able to put it in, but not quite. A teammate not there just in time as Blurry comes to push this ball up to Retro Taz, looking to make some pressure down on the Pikachu side of the ball.
This is a good match. I mean, they're going back and forth and back and forth. You can see great defensive plays and some good shots on the goal, but nothing's gone in yet.
Not quite. We're closing in on just under 2 minutes left in this game one. We are seeing that it's very contested as Retro Taz puts that on, but Coxie able to just barely keep that ball out as the ball goes back into the middle from SPC, looking to get a touch, but Knight is there to push this ball back into the Pikachu corner, and the ball goes in from Blurry off the pass from the backboard from Knight. Excellent team play there from the Gyarados side, and we see our first goal of the evening with just over a minute and a half remaining in game one.
Yeah, really close, tight pass. Knight really just great pass over the center for Blurry, and Blurry was way ahead of where he needed to be, so he read the play from the beginning.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a misrotation there as that second goal falls very quickly as I'm talking about the first one from Retro Taz. Nice little cheat off the kickoff there, is able to get that ceiling touch in. Coxie not able to rotate back in time to get that save, and we are looking at 2-0 with still just over a minute and a half remaining.
That's right. Yeah, minute and a half remaining. Gyarados up 2-0. And Pikachu's going to have to come out swinging in this next minute here, or they're going to be in big trouble.
We're seeing Gyarados is looking to... Their rotations are getting a little bit quicker here, starting to maybe apply a little bit more pressure than the Pikachu side was looking for initially at the beginning of this game. But nonetheless, Rocket League at the highest level is a game of adjustment. The team that wins is oftentimes the team that can adapt to changes from the other side, and that will be the telling point here. The Zenith looks to put that in, but Knight able to 50 that ball away. Coxie able to keep this pressure into the Gyarados side, looking for that second touch off the wall. Back into the middle, off the shot from Zenith.
There
Is he
you
able
go.
to put it in? And he is to make it a 1-goal deficit with just under a minute remaining.
Coming back, fighting back, the Pikachu squad. I mean, Gyarados let off a little pressure, had a couple misses, and Pikachu was able to capitalize on it. Kickoff coming. Flurry versus SPC. SPC wins the 50 on the kickoff. And,
This Pikachu side will need to put a little bit more pressure here. We're seeing them sit back on their defensive half pretty heavily here as Retro Taz puts the shot up off the crossbar. Is he there to follow it up? But he's not. Zenith able to push that 50 away to the corner.
let's see the touch in the air. Oh,
Retro
Coxie.
Taz.
Yeah, Coxie had an opportunity there. Just great defensive play by the Gyarados folks.
Yeah, Retro Taz is quick. Zenith able to put that into the ceiling, looking for that second touch. Shot comes in from Blurry, and it does, making it a 3-1 game with just over 20 seconds left in this first game. It's definitely not over yet, but it is looking slightly grim for this Pikachu side for this first match.
Yeah, they need a quick one if they want to have an opportunity. Ooh, Blurry ends up winning the 50. He's going to push it out over the mid, but misses his touch. He's got no boost.
And this clock is ticking down slowly to the last 5 seconds. We are going to see that this will be the final touch of the ground in Game 1 as Gyarados is the winner of this first match, and they will take a 1-0 lead on the series.
Gyarados. It's my boys. They did it.
You did call it.
I did call it. I got
Excellent
lucky.
play by both squads. I mean, you can see that Pikachu side actually put on more shots than the Gyarados side onto the opposing net. I think, again, it comes down to a team, you're not going to win by absolutely amazing play. It's going to come down to capitalizing on certain circumstances and mistakes by the other side that is going to lead to your victory. Both of these sides played immensely well. I do think the second game of the series can go either way. I don't think this is necessarily decided by any stretch of the imagination,
Sure.
but Gyarados able to sink a couple really, really amazing team play goals into the net in that first game to take the series lead. Pikachu will need to do a little bit more of the same if they want to contest in this match.
Yeah, if Pikachu just picks up and gets those 1 or 2 defensive stands, they'll be in the game for sure, because it wasn't like it was a blatant beat or anything like that. It was just a good pass that made both of those goals happen that put them ahead. So
yeah, absolutely. That second or third goal from the Gyarados side, I believe, was a little bit of an out-rotation by them compared to Pikachu. But aside from that, I don't think that there is any glaring difference or any glaring I would say better that Gyarados was than Pikachu in that game. But nonetheless, we are heading in here into our second match of the series. Pikachu is going to be looking to tie it up as Gyarados looks for the sweep themselves. Are you still sticking with your Gyarados side?
Oh, yeah. Gyarados all the way, 100%. They're going to put it away. It's going to be 3-2 victory.
I'm thinking reverse sweep from the Pikachu side. You guys got this. If you're watching stream, I believe in you. I'll choose Pikachu all day long. And we are set for kickoff.
Let's see it.
In this second match, Gyarados versus Pikachu. Here we go.
Coxie, no boost. Gets beat, but Zenith is up. He's ready. He's got 26 in the tank. He's going to have an opportunity. Ooh.
Excellent shot there from Zenith from that Pikachu side. Getting a little bit of the ceiling touch there. Retro Taz able to beat him to the ball as Zenith, again, beats Blurry to the ball, beating 2 players at the Gyarados side, showing the speed there from Zenith to take a super early lead 12 seconds into this game.
He used quick attack. You like that?
That's good. I didn't think you knew Pokemon. 2 days ago, you didn't know how to pronounce Gyarados. So, well done. I'm so proud of you.
Come on. Oh, Retro Taz going to have an opportunity, but he's got no boost. Doesn't matter. Knight, his boy, comes in over the top. Plugs it away. Kind of a good fake by Retro. I mean, I don't think they knew. And Coxie was just like, what do I do here in this goal? I've got no boost myself. Knight puts one away.
Clearly, both teams are listening to us during that little break between matches as both teams coming out super hot, super early into this second game, and we might have ourselves a little barn burner here.
Ooh, Knight. Oh, a little wide. Coxie was there on defense, but didn't matter because Knight's shot was wide. SBC, lots of boosts. See if he chases this one down.
Zenith able looking for that second touch over Blurry, not able to quite get it overnight, excuse me, as Coxie comes into 50, but Retro Taz there to solidify that 50 to keep the ball away from his defensive side. SBC looking to follow this up, maybe get the bump, but that Gyarados side is super quick on that defensive side as they are able to push that back to midfield.
Yeah, Coxie just pops it up, tries to buy a little time for his team. Works out for him. But SBC's going to have to make a play on this ball. It does. Ooh, beats two. Blurry steals the boost. Coming around the rotation. Gonna blast it up to somebody, and they're not there. Where'd they go?
This Gyarados side double committing the shot there, looking for the pinch, but Zenith is able to push that ball away as SPC is able to nail that demo. Coxie going to look to put this upfield. Zenith going to be looking to follow, but Retro Taz is there, going to steal that boost. Is going to push this away from his corner. Zenith with the 50, not able to quite get that shot on. Coxie, with an excellent 50 there on Retro Taz to keep that ball in pressure. And the pass comes on for the double touch, not able to quite get it.
Zenith's got a beat right now. He's just got to make it. Oh, but whoever that was, I think it was Knight, came up, showed up. SBC, he's got some boost. He's got the wall dribble, goes for the fake, gets a good touch, loses the 50.
We saw there that Pikachu side was looking a little bit too far up. They almost got beat there on the triple commit on that challenge on the midfield, but it worked out for them. They were able to come back with some pressure from SPC, and so far we are seeing another very evenly contested match. Very little differences between these two teams and two playstyles right now.
Right. Retro Taz is back. SPC gets a good touch as he's trying to avoid the bump. Oh, but Blurry with the shot bounces one off the wall and then throws it in the goal. It's 2-0. It's 2-1.
Excellent self-assist there from Blurry, just over both defenders in SPC and Zenith, and able to sneak that into the top left corner at quite an impressive angle as Blurry is able to take Gyarados to a 2-1 lead.
That is right. Gyarados squad coming out. It's 2-1. What you gonna do, Pikachu?
Zenith looking for the 50, not able to quite get it as Retro Taz is able to 50 Coxie there, and Gyarados putting a little bit more pressure, something we saw later in that first match. They are very good at applying pressure when it is there. Zenith going to be looking to touch this ball away, a little slow on that rotation, not able to quite hit Coxie for the pass, as this ball is kind of just sitting in midfield waiting for somebody to make a little bit of a team play.
Passes come out. Blurry puts it over to Retro Taz. He gets a touch. He put it in the center. He's got some boost. SBC says no way.
Pitch comes up. Blurry looking to push this into the corner, back in the midfield, looking for that 50. Not quite able to get it. Demo comes out on Zenith, but SBC able to dribble this away as Retro Taz is able to there. Again, always in the right position to 50 that ball and make that challenge to keep the offensive pressure on.
SBC gets a good pass to Zenith. Zenith pops it up. We'll see if somebody can play defense, and Retro Taz is there. He's got 50 boosts. He picks up another pad. He picks up a full boost, but loses the 50. Zenith.
Love the Merc play. Ooh. Love the Merc. SPC able to clear that ball away. Knight's there to keep that ball in. We're seeing some pretty consistent pressure from the Gyarados side. Pikachu needs to look to counter within the next probably 15 or seconds so to counter some of this momentum that Gyarados has.
Ooh, SPC with a good touch. Zenith gets a demo. It's going to give him some room and some space. He grabs the boost. He pops it up. He's going to try and pass it over, but Blurry is there. Coxie tries to play 50 on it, but doesn't happen. And Retro Taz with a shot. Luckily, it was a little wide.
Ball comes in. Retro Taz able to rotate back there. Coxie looks to put that.
That's
going to be on the net, and that will be in to tie it up with 45 seconds left in this game 2. 2-2 Pikachu versus Gyarados. Excellent read there by Coxie off the wall. Don't know if he quite meant the shot, but nonetheless, a goal is a goal, and that will tie it up anyway.
Yeah, we'll see. Normally, a quick goal puts it in right here, and I think it's going to be a quick goal for Gyarados. My 3-2 will stay alive. But we'll see.
We could see our first overtime of the night as Zenith looks for that aerial touch.
Ooh.
As SPC looking to push that on, but Knight able to push that back into the midfield. Zenith, or Coxie rather, going to be looking for that ceiling touch. Ground pinch, not able to quite get it, but still the demo on the defender, trying to keep that ball away from Retro Taz as much as possible. Zenith going to be rotating back to just barely save that out of the net. Excellent play there, but lots of demos here. We're going to see that each team is getting a little bit more frustrated with the other as there are demos upon demos. A little bit of a miscommunication there from Gyarados as Pikachu makes some moves themselves, but Knight winning the 50. And it looks like we are going to see our first overtime of the night. Unless the shot comes in here off the backboard. Zenith going to be looking to keep that up, but we are headed into overtime.
Here it goes. Zenith Pretty much a straight 50. Oh, Retro's
SPC.
going to have a great touch. Oh my gosh, made it look easy.
Man.
Quick and easy.
Man,
Wow.
just wins a glorious 50 over the top of SPC. I think he's going to give the Merc some credit there and follows it up off the ceiling touch to score that third goal. And that is a series win by Gyarados to make it 2-0. You were right about the Gyarados squad. Pikachu, you played excellent. You played well. It just came down to a few individual circumstances that led to that Gyarados victory.
Yeah, that was a close match. They were in it the whole time. It was one of those where it was just battling back and forth and just got a couple unfortunate things happen, but pick their heads up, move on to next week. They've still got lots of games to play for the rest of this season.
Absolutely. No, Zenith had an amazing game that round. Credit if he's listening, Zenith, you played great. Made a lot of chances, a lot of great pushes and offensive pressures from you in that, as we could see. You were also on the defensive side of the ball with 3 saves as well. SPC and Coxie also doing a lot of work on the offensive and defensive side. I think if a couple passes go a couple different ways, we could be looking at a very different series here.
Yep.
But nonetheless, there's a lot of good things to take away from this match from both sides, and ultimately a great way to start the night.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, great squads. Both played awesome. I think we have a replay coming up for you guys next. It's going to be from this match. There it is. As I say that, Fall Nationals. Still working through our bugs over here, but we love the production team. They are awesome.
Absolutely. A little bit of a miscommunication there from our production side, but Kyle, you are doing a wonderful job. We are going to head into a quick break, get set up for that next match, and we'll be right back with you guys in a few minutes to give you guys set up for match number 2.
Welcome back. We just saw Pikachu versus Gyarados, and our MVP of the match was the one, the only, Retro Taz. Crushed it. Had a great game.
Absolutely. No, excellent performance for Retro Taz. Breaking out the Merc, I would give him an MVP just for that. I love a good Merc play. But Retro Taz did have that overtime goal in that game too. Had a couple goals across both of those games. Excellent performance from him across the board. And, I mean, I think we could have given it to anybody on that Gyarados squad. I think they all played exceptionally on both sides of the ball, really, Pikachu and Gyarados together. But Retro Taz coming out to deliver a rockstar performance in that match. But we are headed into match number 2 of the night, which is going to be Pikachu versus Hitmonchan. So the same Pikachu team we just saw, the exact same one, versus Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan is winless so far in this division. However, they have lost to all 3 of the top 3 current teams in their division. So a little bit of a rough start for them, but they could come out swinging in this match.
That's right, they could. And first up is going to be our Pikachu roster. So we're going to look at this Pikachu roster. They're the ones that we just saw. So we have Coxie, SPC, and Zenith once again coming out. I think we saw some really, really good plays by Zenith and some really, really close plays by Coxie and SBC. I think they were both on defense quite a bit. Just a couple of saves that they can make on this next one, and they'll turn around really quick and be able to take this Hitmonchan roster down.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I think they played incredible in that match. I think Gyarados is a really, really good squad, really well balanced, and has excellent team cohesion. I think we will see a lot of really good things coming from them this match. I think Pikachu is going to bounce back with a little bit of a vengeance here, but that takes us into our second team we will be seeing, which is Hitmonchan for this match, and that team will be, of course, made up of BB, JMB King, and Master Spock. Now, Master Spock is an excellent Among Us player. I trust him about negative 20%. But as well as Among Us, he is also a very good Rocket League player. And this team, we should see, and again, another really good performance from this squad. I think they have had a rough start to their season so far. I think they've played 3 really exceptional teams in their division. But that being said, they have every capability to come out swinging in this match against this Pikachu side. And we should still see another really well-balanced game, too.
That's right. Yeah, I think it's going to be a close one. I think that the Pikachu squad has something to prove from their last loss that they just got in that really close one. And Hitmonchan looking for that first win. So it should be a close match. But who do you have going into this one, Box Turtle?
I'm going to stick with my Pikachu side. I stuck with them game 1. I'm going to stick with them again. I like the way I like how they're cooking right now. I think they have some excellent teamwork going on. And I think they're about to come out with a win.
Well, that is just I'm so flattered because I have also chosen to stick with the Pikachu squad for this game too. Pikachu coming out swinging. I think they're going to take this one after that rough loss.
Wait, you chose Pikachu?
I did.
I might change.
No, both of us.
I have to oppose you.
Nope, we double Pikachu.
Also, I think
time.
Hitmonchan's due for a win. I think they're going to come out hot here.
Agreed. Yeah. So, do you want to change your answer?
No, I'll stick with Pikachu.
Graphics guy, we got to change the Hitmonchan.
Pikachu's one of the best Pokemon of all time. I started with Pokemon Yellow.
He's shaking his head no, like we can't do that, man. Come on.
But we are getting started here with game number 2. Everybody is joining the lobby, and we are bringing that to you live as we speak. But nonetheless, we will see another excellent game 2 here. We will see another evenly matched game, and we should see some excellent performances here from the Pikachu side we just saw, but also from a fresh team on stream, which is going to be the Hitmonchan side.
Fresh team on stream.
Fresh team on stream.
Ooh, baby, the fresh team on stream.
That's their new clan tag.
Here we go. Gonna see Zenith versus... Oh, my goodness. I totally thought the other guy was going to go for the kickoff, but it was JB King, actually, who went for the kickoff. But here we go. Pikachu squad. SBC's got the ball. He's got some boost. He pops it up over one. And they came in with some defense.
BB looking to get the touch. Coxie able to come in and push that away. Looking for that shot. But that ball comes in back into this, and it's saved by BB as he looks to push this back into the offense. Getting a little bit of a dribble. And able to get the demo on Coxie there. But Zenith able to push that back into the corner off the wall to keep that ball away. Pass up to SPC. We're seeing some excellent team play from this Pikachu side super early. But already off the bat, we're seeing some amazing offensive and defensive pressure from both sides as BB looks to get a little bit of a carry, just runs out of boost as Zenith is getting demoed by JMB. We've seen 4 demos already. This is starting off a little hot.
1 minute, 4 demos. Love it.
It's a good average.
Demolition.
Backward comes off. Coxie looking for the shot, and SPC, able to get the ground pinch just below the defender there. Off the pass from Zenith, off that backboard. Excellent rotation and positioning from SPC. And Master Spock just barely missing that save from SPC as he is able to sink that to make it a 1-goal deficit with a minute into this first game.
I have some bad news for you, Mr. Box Turtle.
Tell me.
It's Master Spatch.
Is it?
Like a spatula.
I think it's Spock.
Nope, it's not.
Are you positive?
I talked to him. I asked him about it.
Well,
I said, hey, sir, how's your name pronounced? And he said Spatch.
Well, see, that just proves even more why I don't trust him in Among Us.
Spatula.
Because he lied to me about his name.
I like Spatula. It's nice.
You're a weird guy. Coxie looking to get this air dribble over Master Spatch. Not able to quite get that second touch off. As Zenith looking to get the wall touch here, not able to get it. But Coxie nonetheless able to push this in. Excellent save there from BB to keep the ball out of his net.
Yeah, Zenith's up. He's got some boost, but misses the touch by a little bit. BB goes. So is Master Spatula. He's coming. He's got no boost, but he's very intimidating as he flips through the air. And he backs up.
Pretty sure I saw Master Spatch vent there. I can't be certain, but he definitely vented for that wall touch. As BB looks to take this up into the wall, Zenith is able to be there, looking for that second touch, and is able to get that goal. Excellent second touch there from Zenith to make it a 2-goal deficit. And that is just some pure Rocket League mechanics off that ceiling touch to get that little bit of a touch past the defender. Not able to quite get that save off from BB, and we see that second goal fall within that second minute.
Yes, we do. We do. The SPC, he wins his little 50-50 on the kickoff. Zenith's going to have a shot at this ball and gets it up. It's centered. He almost got the double touch on it as well. BB. Oh, the flip reset, sorry.
Apparently CJ has a country accent now. Who knew?
Oh. I don't even know. I picked that up. I picked that up in Austin, and I didn't know what to do with myself.
Excellent 50 there from Zenith as JB looks to push this back down into the Pikachu side of the ball. SPC able to get that off. Flick over the defender, able to clear one, but not able to quite get it over Master Spatch as Zenith looks to get this second touch off the wall. Onto the ceiling from his teammate, but Master Spatch able to keep that ball out. And we are seeing some pretty heavy offensive pressure here from this Pikachu side.
Yeah, Pikachu, come out quick. SPC, he's up on the air. He's got boost. Lets Zenith get the touch. Coxie catches the ball. He's going to go up with it. Said, boys, I got this one.
Master Spatch able to keep this ball out as SBC kind of keeps us in the midfield. BB missing the 50. Ball's off the backboard. Is he able to follow it up? And he just hits it off the post. But Zenith is there to finish that shot off the missed shot from Coxie, ended up being an assist. He will take that on the stats, but Zenith able to nice recovery there to sink that great awareness, and we are up 3-0 with just under 2 minutes remaining.
The 3-0, 2 minutes remaining. Got to see some life out of the Hitmonchan squad. Got to put some shots on the goal. There's BB. Passes it up to SBC. Zenith is up. Oh my goodness, I was terrified that whole time. You see the triple commit come out. Uh-oh, Zenith says, I saw all three of you guys go. I can back it up real quick.
As Coxie takes the shot away from him, we're seeing some interesting rotations here from this Pikachu side. They seem to not be caring about that last man back. This could just be a new tactic to be a little bit hyper-aggressive, but it seems to be working out for him just okay as they are still up 3 goals, as BB is able to push that ball away and keep it. Still a 3-0 deficit, but there is still some work to do in this last minute for this Hitmonchan side.
It's 2v2 right now. Zenith is in a rule number 1. Someone on the side.
Are they holding the rule 1
They
in
are.
league play? I'm so impressed.
Yeah, they're holding it.
I'm so proud.
These are true men.
Wow, they really are. How about that? SPC looking for that shot and is able to get it over the top of the defender, and the rule 1 pays off. And we see a 4-goal deficit come out with just under a minute remaining in this match number 1 of our game 2 of the night.
Maybe tried to get some defense there. It was close. It was close. He was kind of had a weird angle with that block. Kickoff comes. Coxie gonna steal the boost, run up the center. Oh, SPZ makes a quick turn, and it hurts him in the end.
Yeah, a little bit of a hesitation there. I think he decided very late what he was going to do and then kind of changed his mind at the last second. We see a little bit of a hesitation there. They have a little bit of a goal buffer, so nothing really to worry about, but SPC is definitely going to be thinking about that for the next couple days. I know I would. I do that all the time.
Think about it for days.
But that does help Hitmonchan. I hate losing, Pathfinder. It is not something I take well. As we see a little bit of a pinch come out there from SPC, almost looked like an own goal shot as he's able to keep that ball away. Zenith is going to be looking to follow this off the air touch, shot up, pass up to Coxie, not able to connect for that pinch. That would have been an excellent team play as we see Pikachu start to nail down the rotations on that offensive side.
Oh, the spatula misses. The BB is floating in the air right now. The king of the YouTubers, ends up playing some good defense. JMB King keeps that one under the goal, but it's not going to save him in game number 1. All Pikachu, all game.
And we will see that clock tick down to 0 whenever this ball touches the ground, and that will be a game 1 victory for this Pikachu side over Hitmonchan as we head into game number 2 of the second match of the day.
Oh, what a good match by the Hitmonchan squad. They came out. BB had 3 saves. Looking like he's got 100 ping as well.
Yeah, SPC coming out, showing up for the offensive side of the ball. Really excellent show out there from this Pikachu side. This Hitmonchan side, again, they have a few things to work on. I think they lack a little bit of the team cohesion. There's a couple thing that they can do to kind of rotate around each other a little bit better, be more present in that triangle rotation. They seem to kind of be lacking in that regard. Yep. But nonetheless, excellent play. I don't think there's anything that separates them player to player. Pikachu does seem to have some better rotations. They seem to be more positioned more adequately to assist each other in different scenarios. I think if Hitmonchan incorporates a little bit of that for themselves, we will see a very different match number 2.
Yeah, we saw a lot of double commits and triple commits from the Hitmonchan squad, and that just burning them really, really bad when the rotations happen. So totally agree, Mr. Box Turtle. For once, you're right about something.
No, but as I said in that game number 1, it does come down when you at this level and at this level of competitive play in Rocket League, it does come down to the team that makes the fewest mistakes and for the other team to capitalize on said mistakes by the other team. So ultimately, it does come down to, in this second match, can Hitmonchan limit the amount of mistakes that they make from a rotational standpoint, and can they come back to apply a lot more pressure to the Pikachu side of the ball than we saw in game 1?
We shall see as we jump into game 2. We're going to see the Master Dispatch coming out of the gate versus SPC. SPC kind of gets a bad flip. Master Dispatch going to have an opportunity, but he's not able to take it off the wall. Coxie's pushing up through the middle. Zenith is carrying the ball through it. And,
he's looking for that ground touch there, not quite able to get it, but Coxie able to catch that ball back on the midfield, looking for an air dribble of himself, looking for that flip reset, it looks like, but Zenith is able to be there as as it looks like BB is able to have an excellent save away from the ball, as SPC looks like he's trying to get a couple fakes out of his own. Zenith sitting back, waiting for the little bit of a flick over the defender. Coxie's there. Can he follow it up? But BB is there to stop that offensive passing play.
BB. Ooh. Nice little touch by BB, but loses the 50 in the end. Data boost is coming around on the rotation. Zenith gets beat. It's a little wide, but it goes in anyway.
I believe Zenith thought his teammate was going to be back on that rotation to help him out there. Might have made that call a little bit too late that he was rotating back around. But ultimately, again, it comes down to capitalizing on mistakes, and we do see that JMB is capitalizing on that mistake from the Pikachu side to give themselves the first lead of this series.
Hitmonchan coming out with that first goal. That's that momentum they need. JMB King gets a little bit of a flicky flick. BB coming around. Misses the balls. Got 7 boosts. Going to rotate back. Zenith. Lots of boosts. Lots of time. Passes to the center. Hits Coxie. But BB's in the center. He's got some boosts. He pops it over too. But SPC is there for the defensive play. Oh. Zenith.
SPC looking to get a wall touch here. Hitting that side flip onto the backboard, easily defended there by the Hitmonchan side, but Coxie's able to stay there, get the touch. Can he hit it off the backboard into Zenith? Can he get it just over the top off the backboard as SPC follows it up and saves his own shot? Unfortunately, just fell into the save there on his own shot. You hate to see it, but nonetheless, that does lead to some more pressure from this Pikachu side onto the Hitmonchan side of the ball.
Yeah, BB just had a great defensive play. SPT takes a shot, passes it up. It's Pikachu day right now, man. They are just all over the goal. But as I say that, someone makes a defensive play, and BB's going to have a shot. He's out of boost, but King is there. Master Dispatch says, hey, we got to get on back. Get on back. Whoa, and then gets demoed. Oh, my. Oh, my.
Excellent save there from JMB King as Zenith puts an absolute rocket into that lower left, but JMB is able to keep that ball out. Excellent play there. Coxie looking to put this ball up to SBC just out of his reach, but he's there for the second shot, and the bump tries to come off, but JMB again with another save back-to-back on the defensive side. Excellent positioning and excellent play there for him as Coxie comes in for that pinch, not able to quite connect on the passing play.
Pikachu putting some great shots in the goal, but Hitmonchan is playing defense out of their mind right now.
They really are. This has been an absolute defensive showcase for this Hitmonchan side, keeping the Pikachu side out. We've seen some amazing passing plays coming out. There's another one off the backboard, not able to quite connect to tie this game up. But we are approaching the final 2 minutes of this game, and the clock is continuing to tick down in favor of Hitmonchan being 1 goal up. Master Dispatch looking for that clear. A little bit of a miscommunication, but we are still seeing some excellent defensive pressure from this Hitmonchan side.
BB gets a good touch. SPC is up. He used all his boosts. He doesn't have anything now. JMB got 63 boost. He's in the corner. Gets beat a little bit. So is his buddy Master Dispatch. And there's one left right now. Coxie's got one to beat. And BB is the one that comes out on top on that one. Oh my goodness. Oh ho ho. Does the pass come through? Nope. Coxie gets a touch and clears it back to the Hitmonchan side.
The shot comes on, and BB able to push that ball away off the post, getting an excellent save there. Absolutely beautiful defensive positioning from this Hitmonchan side, and still able to apply that offensive pressure, but you can tell they are playing out of their half. They are rotating excellently around that goal and keeping that ball out as the shot comes on from Coxie, but JMB again able to push that ball out. JMB showing some excellent defensive prowess there. Zenith puts the shot on, but Master Dispatch able to keep the ball out. This is insane. There have been at least 10 saves in this game, and that is not an overestimation. This has been an excellent defensive showcase as the double touch from Zenith comes out, and we see that this game is proving to be the best game we've seen so far tonight. This has been an offensive and defensive showcase as the continuous offensive pressure from Pikachu pays off, and Zenith able to sink the solo play in to tie this up with 30 seconds left.
30 seconds left. We'll see if Hitmonchan can hold on for just a little bit. They got to score one. As I say that, Coxie puts one right across the goal, and if his teammates were there, he could have scored one real easy, but Hitmonchan gets a little lucky. But Zenith is there on defense. Oh, Master Dispatch is going to have an opportunity, I think.
We are ticking down to the final 5 seconds. Could we see an overtime, or is this side going to finish it right now? That ball is going to touch the ground, and we are headed into overtime as both teams are playing absolutely out of their minds.
Zenith goes for the fake. See if it works out for him. Master Dispatch is going to have a shot a little bit wide to the right. BB's there. He's going to have another touch on this, I think.
BB looking to push this into the middle, just over the top of the goal. Not able to quite get it to fall into that top corner as SPC pushes this towards. Cox is going to be looking to finish that up, but J&B again with at least his 5th save of the game, keeping that ball out of the net and keeping the Hitmonchan side alive. This has been an absolutely unreal defensive showcase by this Hitmonchan side.
Yes, it has. SPC puts a shot on the goal. Man, and it's over. But they fought. That was a hard-fought loss right there, man. Oh, my goodness.
That was incredible. Excellent positioning there from SPC. Excellent solo play to sink that goal. After all the shots that this team put on, Pikachu needed that goal. But again, amazing defensive play from the Hitmonchan side. Amazing offensive play from the defensive side. And as you can see there, BB with 5 saves, J&B with 3, Master Dispatch with 2, and this has been absolutely an unreal defensive showcase from this Hitmonchan side, but ultimately those 13 shots from the Pikachu side does assist them in leading to that victory. Well played by both sides here in that match.
Yeah, great showing by both sides. I mean, you see the amount of shots that Pikachu put on and the saves just in that Hitmonchan side. I mean, they were just monsters. BB leading the charge. A lot of great plays there. I think that squad is somebody that, you know, at the end of the season they're going to come back through that maybe through that bracket play and show us what's up, even though they're having a tough regular season. But everybody from the regular season makes it to the playoffs.
It's true.
So if you have a good day on playoff day, hey.
Yeah, no, and I mean, if Hitmonchan continues that defensive play, I mean, if they play like that against some of the top teams in this league, they will have a chance against anybody. And I mean, honestly, that was immensely impressive. We've seen excellent play there from the Hitmonchan side. Everybody that they have played in this league so far has had at most 1 loss, and that was the person we just saw them play in Pikachu. Every other team that they have lost to has been an undefeated team.
Yep.
So this Hitmonchan side is going against the best of the best super early on, which in my opinion is going to lead to them being a little bit better of a team nearing the end of the season.
That's right, and we have our MVP of the match. It is the Pikachu squad. It is the myth, the man himself, Zenith crushing it for the boys on the Pikachu squad. We saw a lot of great plays out of him. We saw a lot of good centers, and he was everywhere at all times and had a really good double touch to even put them in that overtime conversation for game 2.
You're definitely right, and Zenith was the man that we saw in that Pikachu rotation that very clearly was the man up front. You know, I think SPC had that amazing solo play at the end, but Zenith more than anybody, I believe, is holding that man up front position, that top position, that main offensive position more than any other team in that match. But nonetheless, Zenith will take away that MVP in that game. Well played to Pikachu, well played to Zenith, and well played to Hitmonchan as well. Zenith would have had at least 7 more goals if it weren't for that Hitmonchan side and BB and JMB. So well played to everybody in that match.
Right.
We are going to take a quick break, get set up for match number 3, and we will be right back with you guys in just a few minutes.
Welcome back to game number 3. Is that right?
Game number 3?
It is game number 3. Oh, my goodness. What a great game, number 1 and 2. I got so lost with games 1 and 2, watching the Pikachu squad back-to-back. Yeah. Now we get to watch the Machamp squad back-to-back.
That was excellent first 2 games we've seen. That last series had my blood boiling a little bit. But we are back at you again, like CJ said, with game number 3 of tonight. And we will see the team that you've been coaching, the Machamp side, matching up against the Hitmonchan side again, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so Hitmonchan gets to play on the stream once again against the Machamp squad. It's been quite the journey so far.
Yeah, it has. And this is actually going to be another interesting matchup because both of these teams are winless. And similar to this Hitmonchan side, this Machamp side has faced up against nothing but incredible talent so far.
Yeah.
All of these teams, all of these players that we have so far are immensely talented in each of these teams. But obviously there, is a pretty different disparity between a 1600 and a 2K player in Rocket League.
So true.
And so a lot of what we're going to be seeing right now is going to be two teams that are going to be looking to fight their way back into some regular season, going to be fighting for a better seeding position so they don't have to go up against a 1 or a 2 seed. But as we've seen from that Hitmonchan side, the way they were able to hang in with that Pikachu side, this is going to be another evenly matched contest.
Yeah, I think this one will be pretty close. I think that both of these teams have pretty much faced all the other good teams in their bracket. So it'll be close. It'll be a close match to see who ends up not being the last place one for this one.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's exactly right. Both of these teams are winless, but one team will remain winless at the end of this matchup. But we are, again, hoping for an excellent contest here. Let's take a look real quick at the rosters that we have for both of these sides as we move forward into this game number 3. The first roster that we will see is the Machamp side. This Machamp side is, of course, why don't you take us through the team that you've been coaching?
So the Machamp side is going to be Crystal, Spientist, and Senpai. Crystal is our GC star on the other team, and then Senpai and Spientist are our two that joined together with them. So Spientist is also subbing for Hipster right
Gotcha.
now. So we have the core 4, if you would. And I think that they're going to come out swinging for this one, for sure.
Yeah, no, give us, you've been coaching this side for the past week or so. Give us some of the things that they've been working on, things that they've been trying to build upon to get a little bit better into this series.
Yeah, I think the focus for this squad has been chemistry, trying to develop team chemistry and getting them talking a little bit more. So I think that's been my focus, is trying to get them just to engage with each other a little bit more, talk through, because a lot of being a teammate is a lot about knowing the person on the other side.
Yep.
And do you vibe with them, I think, is a huge way, right?
Sure.
Like, do you want to play with them? Do you not want to play with them? Right, so that becomes a critical issue that we've talked about specifically. So it's been all about the vibes on the Machamp squad.
No,
side.
you're totally right. And I rarely want to play with you, and when we do, it's usually not good. So
True.
I can attest to that. And chemistry is very important.
It is. That's why we don't play together often. Because I have to carry you all the time.
Yeah, that's what it is. 1v1 me. But our second team that we'll be seeing tonight is, again, that Hitmonchan side. And that is, of course, made up of our friends BB, JMB King, and Master Spatch, which we just saw them put on a defensive clinic against that Pikachu side. They're going to be looking to capitalize on that defensive skill set yet again against this Machamp side. One of these two teams is looking to move on from being winless and get their first win of this regular season for the sake of seeding for the final bracket. But again, this will be an excellent match as we take you live into this Game 3 of our match day number 3.
Who are you going, Box Turtle?
Oh, yeah, predictions. I think, I think I'm going with Hitmonchan here.
Hitmonchan. You think the defensive boys are going to come out swinging?
Yeah.
Well, I have Machamp, and the boys are in the game. We're ready to go. It's, once again, me against the Box Turtle. Here we go. 3 seconds on the board. 5 minutes to play. Let's go.
I love a good Pathfinder versus Box Turtle competition.
That happens every day.
Literally with the most mundane things. Master Spatch looking to push this ball in, not able to quite get that 50 on, as he's able to keep possession of the ball onto this Machamp side here. Machamp, again, going to be looking to build a little bit more chemistry and cohesion on that defensive and offensive side of the ball, as we see Crystal rotating back for some excellent defensive position, as Senpai is able to sending a 50 down into the opposing corner.
That's right, yeah, and we'll see Crystal comes in with a good 50-50 on JMB, and Spientist tries Senpai. Almost follows that up. Crystal with a great center. And rotating.
Spientist looking to push this in. Crystal looking to get that 50 on, not able to quite get it, as looks like this Senpai is able to send this ball down into the other side as Master Spatch gets that pinch into the corner, but not quite able to get that pass up to the center for his teammate, as Senpai is looking to send a 50 down into the opposing side.
Ooh, he's going to have a shot at the pass here. It doesn't happen. Crystal grabs the boost, misses a little wide, going to give it to Spientist. Spientist 50s it up to the center.
Senpai following in the air, not able to quite get the touch as BB is able to push that ball away, but not before Senpai, grabs a little bit of that opposing boost to try and starve them, as Spinetus sends that ball back into the midfield. As we see, this is still an evenly contested match as we tick down past. Oh my gosh, the excellent 50 there from Crystal. Amazing 50 there as that ball sinks into the upper right-hand corner. BB just tries to clear that away, but Crystal is there anticipating it, and we see an early goal from the Machamp side.
Yeah, it comes out swinging. Crystal wins a 50 and then puts it in the goal. You love to see it on the Machamp side. Keep it up, my boys.
Pathfinder is proud of his Machamp side, but we see an early lead being taken here, and the Hitmonchan defense not able to quite keep that ball away. An excellent 50 there from Crystal.
Oh, and Senpai almost comes in, gets a good touch on it. Spinetest being the last line of defense for a second here. Grabs the boost. When Senpai comes in with a 50, he's going to follow it up, grabs the boost, pops it up over the defenders, using the leopard print on the car.
Credit where it's due, Senpai is a Plat 3 in rank, but very much plays like a Diamond 2 or Diamond 3 at least. I've seen some amazing, impressive things, as I'm sure you have, Pathfinder, from Senpai.
He's been working on it.
Absolutely. We are seeing now that Hitmonchan is, again, playing back on their defensive side as Senpai looks to get the shot outside of the box, not able to quite connect with the ball in the air, as that ball flies into the opposing net, and that will bounce in to tie it up. BB making the goal happen for the Hitmonchan side to make this a 1-1 game.
Yeah, good touch by BB, and nobody's back. Got to rotate a little bit more, but hey, that's all right. We're still cooking. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left to go. Comes out.
Crystal getting the demo on JMB. Spinetus looking to push that into the corner. A little bit of a miscommunication there, but BB not able to quite connect as that bounces off the crossbar and stays out of the net.
Ooh, good touch by Senpai. Beats one. Spine test a little bit high. It's okay. Crystal comes in.
Senpai looking to push that back into the middle just off the top of the backboard. Everybody misses. Spinetus looking to connect back to get that goal, but that ball just falls wide as that ball is cleared out by the Hitmonchan side. Two very different rotations in teams that this Hitmonchan side is having to deal with in these two games. That Pikachu side rotates very differently from this Machamp side, but nonetheless, they are adjusting well. They have countered back to tie it back up, and we are seeing some more defensive cohesion come out for the Hitmonchan side.
Thought Senpai was going to have it. Crystal going back for some defense, so Spinetus aren't able to get it. And the Machamp side struggling a little bit.
A little bit of a miscommunication there. Doesn't seem to be a last man back to defend that ball as JMB sinks the shot from his own half. Slight miscommunication there, capitalization on mistakes from the Hitmonchan side, but this is still a very evenly contested match as we close in on the final minute of play here in game number one.
Ooh. Good 50 by the Spinetus. Senpai goes up.
Ball goes up. Senpai looking to clear this ball away, but Crystal beats him to it as Spinetus is able to follow this up, pushing it into the corner. Going to be looking for that second touch, but JMB is able to get the clear away. But Senpai, excellent aerial to keep that possession back on the Hitmonchan side as the shot comes on, but Master Spotch is able to keep that ball out. Comes off the backboard, and Spinetus with the pass from Senpai, able to tie this game up. And that chemistry that Pathfinder and his team have been working on is paying off here as they tie up the game one against this Hitmonchan side.
Yeah, they put it in there. It's 2-2. 47 seconds left.
You know, you did point out at the beginning of this game that they are working on chemistry and rotations and teamwork all around, and we are seeing that here. There, after that slight miscommunication on that last man back goal for the second goal for the Machamp side, they are coming back with a vengeance of their own as BB saves that shot there from Senpai right at the goalie. JMB not able to quite connect back as Crystal, is pushing this ball away. Senpai following it up and getting the clear, keeping this pressure on for this Machamp side.
Ooh. Yeah, some good 50s on this side of the field right now. Senpai with a good touch, pushes it up. Spinetus has a shot, kicks it a little wide. He's gonna go, he's gonna back up, get some boost. And play some defense, 3 seconds left. Senpai's up. Ooh.
We are heading into our third overtime of the night. Hitmonchan versus Machamp. Here we are, kickoff as Senpai looks to push this ball with his team of Spintis and Crystal into their first match victory.
Oh, that's on. Oh, but a little bit wide. Crystal's up. He's got some boost. He's flying with it. And that's on right now. If nobody touches it, and they sure do.
Oh, man. Crystal able to sink the pass to Senpai, able to finish that ball away. Excellent shot there off the touch. It looks like Master Spotch was able to get that shot, but just slightly backflipped away, and that will be a match number 1 victory for Machamp to take a 1-0 lead in this series.
And Machamp coming out. The boys are showing up.
Look at your boys.
Look at the boys. That's right. There they are. They're shooting, they're saving, they're going.
Super evenly matched scoreboard there. Only one shot differentiating the Machamp and the Hitmonchan side on the scoreboard. That one shot, of course, leading to that one goal. This is a very evenly contested matchup here. But Hitmonchan not quite having the defensive prowess and defensive positioning that they had in that first series we saw them in versus Pikachu. Machamp looking to capitalize on a couple big mistakes from the Hitmonchan side. This is one of those games where I think if a few things go differently, this is a very different result. But Machamp ultimately capitalizing on some pretty big mistakes.
Yeah, I think that they came out, they played well, and they're looking for game number 2 now.
They are indeed. That triangle rotation that they are sporting is helping them out a lot. You can see that they are working better as a team than we have seen them in the past. But this Hitmonchan side is, of course, no slouch. They are going to be looking to make a victory of their own heading into game number 2, hopefully looking to tie up the series.
Yeah, we'll see. We shall see.
You still sticking with your Machamp boys?
Oh, of course.
You have
can't abandon the team now. Not when we're on top.
I do think Hitmonchan is going to take this. They will come back, and I think this will be a reverse sweep, if I'm honest. But I could be completely wrong, and I would be totally happy to be wrong in this circumstance. I would love to see a good matchup. But here we are taking you into game number 2 of this matchup, Machamp versus Hitmonchan. Machamp looking to finish the series.
Yes, they are, and they get a good kickoff with some boost, but BB uses some boost of his own. Everybody's just using boost today. It's great.
Everybody's using boost. Oh, man. Ooh, Senpai with the early goal there off the pass from Crystal. Some excellent team play there. Spines is going to be rotating out. Crystal gets that second touch off the sidewall. BB not able to quite half flip for the save in time as Machamp sinks it for an early goal 15 seconds in.
Love it. Love the Machamp early goals. Let's see more of those. It's not good when your coach is also the caster.
Yeah, you seem a little biased.
Only a little. Oh, it's in the corner. Oh, nice try. Nice try, nice try. Spines just trying to follow it up the wall. Giving it up to Senpai. Senpai wins a good 50, but somebody is always there on the rotation. Doing really great rotations. Spines just going to go up the wall with it. Misses a little bit wide.
Senpai going to be following up that touch. Crystal going to be sitting as the last man back in goal, but Senpai is able to sink it over the top of BB.
That's
Can
floating.
he get the save?
That's floating.
And he's not able to get that second touch as Senpai sinks his second goal of the game to give them a 2-0 lead inside the first minute of this game.
That's the champest looking plat I've ever met in my life.
Yeah, no kidding. Plat 3, I don't think that's correct.
Spintis wins the 50 on the kickoff. JMB puts one towards the goal. Crystal is there, though, to play some defense. JMB, ooh, and then Crystal just continues to follow it up. Wins the 50. Got no boost, though. Looking for it. Spintis in the center with 50 boosts. Crystal didn't have much, but made it work. Our boy Michael. That's his real name.
Yeah. I was about to say, who's Michael? Crystal Bohemian looking to sink that shot on. Not quite able to get the 50. Senpai sending that back in. Off the backboard. Not able to quite connect. Following it up his own shot as Crystal sinks this back into the middle. Master Spotch is able to launch this down. Spintis just missing the touch. And it looks like Master Spotch is going to be looking to make the touch in. BB following him up very shortly after. But that will be a good defensive possession there from this Machamp side.
Senpai has had some really good 50s this match. He's looking pretty solid, if I'm honest.
Spintis looking for the flick, gets it over one, not quite the second one as Master Spotch is able to keep that on. JMB looking for the wall touch, able to get this over the top, not not able to quite get it into the middle for his teammate as that bounces back into the corner. And this Machamp side is going to be looking to make a push of their own back into the Hitmonchan side.
Yeah, Spines is going to have an opportunity in the corner here. Doesn't get it, but Crystal is there. BB follows it up. And Senpai in the corner here. Says, I'll play some defense. Here we go. He's with Crystal. He goes. He kicks it out. Ooh, J&B King, though. They're waiting. That's okay. Because the Spines hits this here. Just the back and forth thing. We're just passing the ball back and forth.
Yeah, this is the last probably minute and a half or so have been very evenly contested. Neither side necessarily showing anything exceptional on either side of the ball. This has been very much a midfield game over the last minute and a half or so. I would imagine this Hitmonchan side is trying to not give themselves up too much, trying to maintain some defensive pressure, but also trying to be offensive at the same time. As we see J&B launching it up, going to be looking to follow, but Senpai, or Spientist rather, is going to be clearing that ball away. The pass comes into the middle, but again, that Senpai is there. Senpai having the game of his life right now.
Yes, man. Ooh, with a good bump, too.
An excellent bump as Crystal's going to be following up the shot off the backboard. Can he finish it? Not quite, as the entire Machamp side is up for the offense.
Yes, they are. Master Spatch got no boost. Gets beat by Senpai. Crystal is going to have a shot here. Oh, and Spintus and Crystal both miss in the center. Senpai, it's all him. He's feeling it. Ooh, a little wide.
Pass goes up. Nobody there to accept that pass. Not quite able to connect on the team play here, but nonetheless, there is still some Hitmonchan pressure as that ball falls right in front of the net. Crystal able to settle that nicely. BB is there as Senpai is going to be looking to get a flick of his own. Can he get it over the top? But Master
It's
Spots
hanging. It's hanging.
excellent-
Spy's there.
Oh my gosh. And we are starting to see some saves come out back-to-back for this Hitmonchan side. As the flick comes in from BB, can he get the bump? Not quite. Senpai able to sink that save away into the corner.
A minute left. My boys just got to hold on. That's all they got to do. Just play some good defense here. Spintus coming around for the rotation. That's good. Crystal looks like he might beat one. Oh, gets a good 50. It's hanging out over the center. Senpai is there. Grabs the boost. Gonna fly up for it. Ooh, misses a little wide. That's okay, buddy. There you go.
Shot comes
Crystal.
on. Crystal is able to be. You're like cheering your team on while you're casting.
Yeah.
I don't think that's allowed. Crystal
Totally
able
allowed.
to save that ball. Senpai
Ooh,
looking for the
Crystal!
shot.
Yes.
Crystal able to save that away from BB as the pass comes back into the middle, but the ball comes out for the save. J&B looking to apply some more Hitmonchan pressure into this final 10 seconds. They need a goal super quickly here to stay alive in this match. The ball's going to fall. We are closing in on the last 5 seconds. Machamp might be taking away the sweep, and the clock will tick down to 0. That will be a victory for this Hitmonchan side as the CJ Pathfinder coach team takes a series victory here.
Oh my goodness.
From this Hitmonchan side.
I just want to pop the champagne bottles and call it a season. That was quite the victory right there.
Indeed, Senpai showing up as the man of the match for that specific game with 3 shots of his own and 2 saves, and an absolutely excellent performance there from the Machamp side.
Yes, it was, and I feel for my heart breaks a little bit for the Hitmonchan side because it's a couple tough losses tonight. They played really, really well against a really, really good team, and if I'm honest, they probably played down a little bit to us based off of what I saw from the first game from them. So
yeah, a little bit. You know, I think they made a few mistakes in the Pikachu series, but again, Rocket League, of course, at the highest level is a game of adjustments, and they made some incredible adjustments leading into that second series or that second game against Pikachu. But what we saw, the Hitmonchan we saw against the Machamp side might have had a little bit less defensive cohesion. They might have been riding that loss, not quite with the same motivation they went into in that first series. Nonetheless, I think they played exceptional. I just think it came down to a few minute mistakes that they made that ultimately led to some lackluster rotations, and ultimately that Machamp side dominated them on the offensive side.
yeah, shout out to my senpai. You know, he's like playing way up in this whole league from what he is, but he's got a big heart and clearly is super, super excited about being here and being able to play. So shout out to him. You played awesome, bud. You played definitely up, and I've seen some major improvements from the past 2 weeks, and he's gotten a lot of coaching from everybody on the squad, right? So Spientist is kind of like his mentor figure, if you would. So being able to do that, but we're going straight into the MVP, which is,
Of course, your boy, Senpai.
Senpai. MVP of the night. Way to go, bud. That was awesome. Keep it up. Keep playing hard. Keep practicing.
Yeah, no, excellent. As CJ said, excellent performance there from Senpai. He's been playing up this entire series in a series full of 16 plus, all the way up to 2,100 players in this league. He is a Plat 3 Diamond 1 player, playing his heart out. I mean, absolutely, you saw it right there. He had an absolutely amazing series in both of those games, leading his team in assists and goals across both games. And Senpai, you deserve it. Congratulations on your MVP. It is a well-deserved victory for you and the Machamp side. GG's to both teams. We will be right back setting up that next game for you. We will see you in just a few minutes.
Welcome back to match number 4 of the night. Blastoise versus Alakazam.
Absolutely. We're moving on to the other side of the division. I believe this is our blue division matchup for the day. And this will be another very tightly contested match. We've seen some excellent contests so far. Despite our sweeps, we are moving into our fourth game, and we are going to see, again, a couple teams that are winless. Both of these teams are going to be looking for their first win of this regular season. Both of these teams has, again, faced off against some amazing talent so far in this league. But they themselves are incredible talents themselves. And I think we can go ahead and take a look at the rosters for these teams. First up will be our Blastoise side. And this Blastoise side will, of course, be made up of Cap, our friend, I believe it is Scarloey, and J2D, excuse me. And this side, again, is going to be made up of a very talented squad. Cap has made some waves and has subbed for some other teams. He's an incredible player, and this entire Blastoise side is going to be a very, very, very talented side. CJ, what have you seen from them so far?
Yeah, I think we castled the Blastoise squad the first night, and Mellow, not Mellow. Sorry, not Mellow. Let me look at my sheet. Here, I don't want to be wrong. I know that Countdown is normally the guy who plays,
correct,
but he's having some family issues, so Cap is subbing for the team. Thanks. Shout out to you, Cap. Way to be there for the boys. But they're equal MMR, so hopefully the chemistry, they can vibe real quick and both attack the ball at the same level.
Yeah. Absolutely. Give us a rundown of the Alakazam roster that we can be expecting for this game.
Yeah, let's look at the Alakazam roster. So Alakazam is Mellow Mighty, New Era, and Pinch Rebel. Mellow Mighty, oh my gosh, what a great guy, what a great player. We saw some nasty things out of him. We also saw New Era in Charlotte, local guy, so he's local to us, so he's down at the offices and in our neck of the woods pretty often. And then Pinch Rebel, Mr. Rebel. I think he goes by a different name in the game, but
I believe it's just Rebel.
Is it Rebel?
Yep.
It could be Rebel. I believe you.
Where are you taking in this one?
Oh, for me, I have written down on this piece of paper in front of me so I can double check. The Alakazam squad, the Mellow Mushroom. I don't think that's right.
Mellow Mighty.
Mellow Mighty. Mellow Mushroom is what I think of.
Yep.
Because I'm always thinking of food, and
That's
I
fair.
like pizza a lot. Okay, so then there's New Era. And then the Rebel. The Rebel.
The Rebel is pure red reflex in game.
That's what it is. I remember.
Yes.
Okay, who are you going with?
I'm going opposite, as I usually do with you. I'm going the Blastoise side. I've been talking with their coach, Beza, a little bit. I've been getting the rundown of exactly what they're working with. I believe that they have just the slightest amount of an edge on paper over this Alakazam side in terms of rank. Not that rank has anything to do with team play in a LAN setting. But nonetheless, I think we're going to see a pretty competitive game here, and I think we're going to see some pretty exciting gameplay.
Yeah, and both these teams actually have coaches. On the Blastoise squad is the probably one of the best coaches we have, Bearlight, who is a monster.
Opposite, Alakazam is Bearlight.
Oh, sorry, Alakazam is Bearlight. Yeah, so Alakazam is Bearlight, and Bearlight, I saw him in the office the other day, and he had like a 3-page spreadsheet on like things that his team need to work with, and so he has been over the top awesome with that squad. So I expect to see some awesome stuff out of that Alakazam squad. And then we have Beza, the coach of the Blastoise squad, and he's actually with us here in the office in team comms with his team right now.
Absolutely, no, he totally is. He again, Bearlight and Beza, both GCs themselves, excellent players. Bearlight is a content creator and a streamer, almost exclusive to Rocket League, and Beza has been grinding this game for who knows how long. It's been probably years at this point, but they're both well coached. Both of these teams are going to be looking for their first win of this regular season, and we're going to take you right now. Oh, excuse me, I am not taking you right now into this game, but nonetheless, we will see some pretty impressive gameplay from both sides. And I know some of what Bearlight has been coaching with this team a lot of what they've been working on is the rotations, is the minutia of being a team in a competitive format. Whereas this Blastoise side, I think, is working on more of the chemistry. I think they're working on more of communicating what each other are doing, making sure that all team members are on the same page. But we are loading everybody into this lobby right now, getting this game started for you right off the bat. And here we are taking you into the game number 1 of match 4 for tonight's game night.
Here we go. 2 squads looking for their first win. Who will it be, the Blastoise squad or the Alakazam squad? Let's get it in there. Ooh, it's quick. I can feel it. The pace of this game is quick. New era. First to score. Has a great opportunity. A great pass by Mellow Mighty. Cap coming in a little slow, loses his 50-50, and New Era plops it in.
That Alakazam side starting early, 7 seconds into the game, scoring their first goal, and here we are getting ready for the second kickoff, just 5 seconds into the game.
Mellow Mighty, he's up. He's got 30 boost. He's following that ball, but he gets it taken away. Rebel.
Pure looking to get a little bit of a save as the shot comes in, but just wide. Cap there to keep the pressure on, but not quite able to do so. As this Blastoise side is applying some pressure, but Skarloey, the shot deflected by Era. Era already making his presence felt on the offense and the defensive side of the field.
Yes, he is. He's got a little bit of boost. He's pushing it up. Ooh. Clears a nice little ball there. Mellow Mighty in the center. He's got 41 boosts. He's dancing around with his car. I don't know what that's all about.
Rebel's going to be looking up for the double touch. Is able to get that second touch just off the side, as it looks like the Blastoise side is going to be pushing that ball away to the side. Mellow Mighty going to be looking to get that pinch, ground pinch on. Is he able to get it in? And he is. Mellow Mighty able to sink the second goal just after the first minute to give Alakazam a 2-0 lead.
He is mightily mellow, as some would say.
You are such a dork.
Thanks.
Well, I know it's like a point of pride for you.
I was born this way. There's Mellow Mighty. He's up again. He's grabbing the boost. And, ooh, my goodness. I played Among Us with Skarloey.
Yeah.
And it's good.
I believe Cap played as well. And speaking of Cap, Cap sinks a goal for the Blastoise side here, making it a 1-goal deficit. Just over a minute after this game has started, we've already seen 3 goals fly in for both sides, and this is going to be a little bit of a barn burner again. I think we might see a high goal count here.
Yeah, I hate it when they burn the barn. That's not good.
Man, again, as I've said in the match days before, I am indeed looking for a second co-host to replace Pathfinder. If you are interested, please at me on Twitter. But nonetheless, we are ticking down. 2 minutes passing in this first game. Blastoise looking to level up the match here. Alakazam looking to hold on to a 1-goal lead. As both sides, this seems to be a pretty back-and-forth match so far. The goal count would not give you the assumption that these teams are anything but evenly matched. But here we are ticking away as Era is able to set that ball up for Cap. Looking to get that second touch just over the top off the backboard. Not able to quite sink that in as Era is looking to make a little bit of a counterattack into the opposing corner.
Cap. Close touch. Cap. Gonna have another opportunity. 30 boost. Play some defense, Cap. He's there. I knew he'd be there.
Cap pushing the ball away. Going to get that wall touch. Can he get the second touch? He does not. Skarloey and Sunape going to be looking to follow this up. Not quite able to follow that as the ball again flies down into the Blastoise side of the ball. Some pretty consistent corner play here as Cap looks to get that second touch off the corner. Back to his teammate in the middle. Can he get the shot off? Just the miss hit from Sunape.
J2D struggling a little bit. Oh, Cap.
Cap has a runaway here, and that will tie it up with just over 2 minutes remaining for the Blastoise side as we head into a 2-2 evenly contested match.
The other day, I messaged Cap, and I said, no Cap. And he's like, I'm clearly Cap.
What in the world? What in the world?
I know. It was probably the first time he's ever said that before.
Please, somebody send me your resume. I am accepting applicants as Sunape sinks that third goal in to make it a Blastoise lead, and that is their first lead of this series.
Love Blastoise, great Pokemon.
Oh, yeah. One of the best starters.
2 minutes left. We're going to see if the Alakazam squad can come back.
Sunape looking to get that shot off the wall, not quite able to get it. Skarloey is the last man back, is able to keep the pressure, but Mellow Mighty keeping that ball away as more pressure comes in from Sunape, putting that shot on, but not quite able to follow that into the corner. As Cap, Skarloey going to be looking to push this straight down, but nobody is there for the quick pass to the ground.
Ooh, Era, nice touch. Oh, Skarloey misses it a little bit. He's got 2 boosts. He's rotating back. Going to pick up the big one. Cap almost puts that one in.
I believe he was faking.
Yes, that's it.
He's totally faking.
I'm constantly faking.
Sunape challenges that 50 into the corner as Skarloey's going to be looking to follow that up.
Yeah,
Mellow Mighty's able to touch that over the top. It is going to go in.
Man.
It is to
What a
tie it up.
shot.
A 3-3 game here with just over a minute remaining. Alakazam with an excellent pass there out of the back from Era up to Mellow Mighty in the midfield, who sinks that long-range goal into the bottom left corner to tie this game up. Excellent team play, excellent offensive pressure here from both sides.
That is the truth right there. It's like we started the whole 5-minute game over, but there's only a minute left. It's 3-3. Both teams want the win. Both teams need the win.
They do. Both teams, again, looking for their first game or their first series victory of this regular season as Cap looks to get that second touch. Skarloey's going to be following that up. Not quite able to get that pass over the top to Sunape as he is rotating back. Mellow Mighty looking to get that touch, not able to follow it up. Era again also getting a little bit of a miss hit here. Skarloey's going to be looking to follow this up. Can he get the musty off? And Era, excellent defensive play there.
Yeah, that was a really close one. Cap.
Skarloey was looking to get a little cheeky.
Yeah, he was. I was a little scared. Way to follow that down, Cap. Skarloey gets it up in the center. Era's here. He gets bumped. He's ready, though. Mellow Mighty gets a good touch. Era's got one to beat. He puts it in the corner. Oh, is this going to be a counterattack right here?
We could be seeing our fourth overtime of the night here as that
Lots
ball
of-
is going to be looking to touch the ground, not quite as it does. And we are heading into overtime here. One of these teams looking to take an early series lead here in this game one, heading into our fourth overtime of the night.
That is so true. See if this is a quick one. J2D. Ooh, Skarloey gets a demo on the pure. Cap gets a good bump. Pushes Mellow into it, but then plays defense. Arrow's there. Misses. Skarloey goes over the top. He's going to grab the boost. Oh, he misses the boost, actually, but he gets a great pass off the corner wall.
Cap looking to push this back into the middle to his teammate, and he does. Skarloey, Era just barely missing the save as Skarloey sinks that into the bottom of the net. Excellent play there from Cap. Just a slight miss hit there from the defense, and Skarloey punishes that defense to make it a one-game series lead for Blastoise.
Blastoise goes up in this series. Close game.
Yeah.
Very close game. I think Cap had a lot of great passes that Skarloey and him finally figured it out by the end. I think I saw like 3 passes go up that Skarloey was just a little bit quick on, and I think that Scar finally slowed down a little bit, was able to just read that ball and be able to put it in. So, close match.
Yeah, no, you're totally right. And that Alakazam side, again, well fought. As you can see, they did have a little bit more of a defensive pressure. Both sides are evenly matched on that scoreboard in terms of shots and goals. Not a whole lot to differentiate between each team, but ultimately it just comes down to that last play. Excellent play there from Cap off the pass, but Era just barely missing the save to keep that net or keep that ball out of the net. And Blastoise, again, players at this level, they will punish you for mistakes. And here we are yet again leading into that game 1 victory.
Yep, so true. Going into game number 2, I still gotta believe in my Alakazam boys.
Sticking with it.
Gotta stick with
Blastoise,
it.
I think they could take the sweep here. They have every capability to do so. We are getting everybody loaded into this second game here as we head into game number 2 of our 4th match of the night. One of these teams is going to walk away with their first victory of this regular season. The other is going to remain winless. Which one it will be, we have no idea, but we are loading into our second match to find out exactly what the result will be.
Yeah, it seems like we have a little bit of a timeout here by the coaches, giving them a little bit of that wisdom to spread along. So one of the things that we have done is given them a coach. Our teams that are struggling right now are getting a coach so that they can find some grooviness. You know, we found that teams that are winning, they tend to win and stay together, right? But teams that are going through the turmoil, going through the losses, it's harder for those guys to bounce back. And
yeah, no, absolutely. And it's not even just the teams that are struggling. It's a lot of our free agent teams are getting coaches as well.
Yeah.
Because it is easier to develop cohesion and chemistry with a coach assisting you through that process than it is by yourself. So if you do sign up with this league and you are a free agent, it is very likely you will be placed with a coach who is both knowledgeable in the game but also able to provide you guys with a sense of cohesion and teamwork that is so vastly important at the competitive level. But here we are kicking into game number 2 of this series. Blastoise looking to close out the sweep. Alakazam looking to remain relevant in this game. And here we are into the first 30 seconds.
Right. Seems like a little bit of that back and forth. Skoloey throws it up. Cap is there as well. Oh, Cap almost centers it for the boys. But J2D there. Oh, almost wins a 50-50 with no boost.
Centers are for the boys. Skarloey looking able to push that ball off the backboard. Mellow Mighty able to get the redirect. Era's going to be following this up into the air. We have seen Era the last... Oh, man. Excellent miss there from Pure Rebel. If you are going to miss, that is how you want to do it. That is an excellent attempt at that goal. Shout out to our friend Era. He is one of those players that start at the start of the last league we ran. I believe he was a Champ 2 player, and now we are seeing him as a Champ 3. Has made excellent progress and is an excellent player and student in his own regard.
Yep.
But here we are, that Alakazam side with New Era is going to need to make some waves here if they want to stay inside of this series. Cap is going to be rotating back, going to try and push this ball back into the corner. Just get the boost taken away from him in the pinch. Era coming in with the demo as we see another demo. A little bit more of an aggressive game here in game 2.
When I look at gameplay, I really like the way that Mellow Mighty plays. He always is just that quarter of a second faster than everybody else to the ball, and it's just so exciting to see.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And, you know, a champ player and a low GC, what separates them from the highest level is the speed and the decision making. Yeah. The players at the highest level will always be faster, and they will always just make the better decision in every circumstance. And that is something that, as you said, Mellow Mighty has that. He is just ever so slightly faster than everybody else around him.
Woo. Good defense. Great defense. Superb, some would say.
Some would. Excellent pitch there. Sunape looking to keep this ball in. The entire Alakazam side rotating back for defense as the shot comes in. Not able to connect with that second double touch in the air. Skarloey's going to be looking to counter, but Mellow Mighty with the nice 50 to keep that ball relatively close to midfield.
Yeah, it slowed it down a little bit for him, didn't he? Cap is going to catch this one, it looks like, unless Mellow beats him there, but Cap is on top of it, man. He went back for the boost. Playing defense still. Skarloey, he's going to have a chance to get it up in the center. It looks like it was a little bit of a weak touch off the wall. Cap is here for the catch. Catches the ball. Wins the 50. Gets the boost. Oh, and it gets pushed out to the center, but Mellow's there. Ooh.
You know, we saw 7 goals in that first game. This second game is looking vastly different as we close in on the final 2 minutes of this second game. Still not a goal to be scored as Air's looking to push that ball away. Cap with the bump, but nobody there to follow up the pass to score that goal.
It was quite the positioning there by Cap. He almost got 2 bumped out of the way for that goal, but super close. Mellow all over the field right now.
Mellow showcasing some excellent speed as both players missed there. Mellow Mighty going to be looking to push that in the corner, following up the shot, but he just gets bumped as Sunape is able to push this away. Era is there to keep the ball up.
Give me the boost, give me the boost, show up boost. Didn't show up for him.
Did not, just barely missed the cooldown on that boost. Sunape able to clear that away, but Mellow Mighty, again, always in the position to make a touch on the ball as we see that third one come out for him for Mellow Mighty. Sunape pushing that ball off the wall. Somebody there to take the shot. Can they finish it? And they do. Pure reflex, able to sink that first goal for the Alakazam side, and that is their first lead, I believe, of this series.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Who's got Alakazam?
You
got him. Can we just put a big board in the back and just be like how many times that I beat you and everything?
That board would be so empty.
You should go look at my office right now and see how many.
That's one challenge, sir. One thing is not everything.
As Socrates said, one thing is not everything.
And nothing is definitely something. Nothing is something, and one thing is not everything. Alakazam taking a goal here, closing in on the final 45 seconds. Mellow Mighty getting an excellent ground pitch. They're going to be looking to follow that up with no boost, but Cap pushing that away. Skarloey back pass to the middle. Going to be looking to follow up his own shot with the
what's
fake.
going on? Oh my gosh. What? That was crazy. Who would have thought? They just slowed the ball down. Cap just catches it.
Excellent fake there from Skarloey.
Oh,
Cap
man.
clearly called him off. Gets the flick through all three of the defenders, threading that needle to tie it up with 30 seconds remaining in this match.
Come on, Alakazam. Let's go.
You are biased.
Sorry, I'm trying to be like the dad at the soccer game. It's like, that's my kid. You got to play him, coach. You know?
Well, my dad said that if I didn't score a goal there, I would have been grounded. So
You take your Xbox? That's a bummer.
that happened a lot.
That didn't work.
Missed out on a lot of Halo 3 back in the day.
Wow.
Sunape looking to get that second touch.
The producer just hands us a scoreboard and says it basically had 18 check marks for me and 0 for the box
Yeah,
turtle.
that is not at all what he showed.
Okay, it might have been blank on both sides at this point. We gotta do a VOD review of all the other streams and see what the count is.
I'm perfectly cool with that. But nonetheless, that second goal does come out for the Blastoise side. Closing in on the final 15 seconds here. 10 seconds remaining. Blastoise has 7 seconds left to maintain this pressure, to keep the ball in that half and take away the series sweep.
Come on, Alakazam! Let's do this!
And that ball is up in the air.
Please.
Alakazam looking to follow that up. Skarloey gets that second touch. Era is not there to quite get it. He is. Ball stays up in the air. Skarloey going to be looking to push that down to the ground.
It's up. Come on. Uh-oh, not good.
And
not
that
good.
ball is going to float in, and that will be a series sweep for Blastoise as they take a 2-0 victory over Alakazam. And I believe that's a check mark on my column there, Pathfinder.
Oh my gosh, you got one, okay? Jeez.
Yeah, only one.
I mean, like, what do you want from me?
Excellent game there from the Blastoise and Alakazam side. That was a well-fought match. Both of those matches had some amazing team play, some amazing rotations, some excellent shots, and all-around well played by both sides. Excellent play. I mean, and as you can see from that scoreboard, again, there isn't a whole lot to differentiate between those two sides, right? Cap able to sink 2 goals for himself, but across from that, I'm actually sitting here with the Blastoise coach himself. Welcome, Beza, to stream. How you doing?
Living the dream. The boys played well.
They did. Give me, what are some of the things that you guys have been working on over the past week since the last match day?
I'd say just speed. I said to them in the chat this week, if you're going to make a mistake, do it fast. Don't do it slow.
Yeah.
If you take it too slow, you might, I'll slow play them and make your team awkward.
Look, coming away from this series victory, what are the, obviously with any victory, there's still some things to improve on. What are some things that you saw that you were going to work on with your Blastoise team moving forward?
Maybe just the counterattacks and defending the counterattacks. I feel like Alakazam, their opportunities came on counterattacks. I think it was game 1. They had that nice pass play off the defense, cleared it downfield and one pass, put in the goal.
Absolutely. Well, Beza, thank you for joining us.
Of course.
We will take a quick few-minute break to set up for our final match of the night, and we'll be right back in just a few minutes.
Welcome back to Spin Nationals. Sorry, spaced out for a second there. Was thinking about the MVP of last match. Who was the one and only?
Our boy Cap.
No Cap.
It was Cap.
That's clearly Cap. Come on.
Yeah, it was Cap.
You don't understand,
not
man.
no Cap.
Gosh dang it. The Blastoise sub came in for the boys and showed for the team.
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen Cap play for actually a couple different teams this regular season. He's more than willing to sub for anybody possible. Clearly just loves to play. And any time he does play, he shows up and shows out.
He's also got a 4.2 GPA.
Wow. It's way better than mine. Mine is not good. Excellent play there from Cap. As we see from that last match, leading that Blastoise side to a victory overall. But that will take us into our final match of the night, which we will be showcasing the Hitmonlee and the Pidgeot side. CJ, take us through our
Hitmonlee.
Take us through our Hitmonlee roster.
They're 3-0, baby. And Pidgeot's 0-1.
I said the roster, not the record.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the roster to show up with the right graphic, Mr. Producer Man. Oh, that one. Yeah. Got him. On the Hitmonlee side, Snaps, Cap, and Vex Clover.
So we're going to see Cap again.
Double Cap.
Or double Cap. Oh, gosh, I can't believe I repeated
What a
you.
double cap of the night. Hilarious. Hitmonlee time. It's 2 for this one. They were 3-0, and they're still 3-0. And they're going to be playing against the Pidgeot side, which is going to be led by the box turtle. Go ahead.
Yeah, our Pidgeot side is going to be the Bomb Magnolia, who is our player of the week, obviously, and War. And that is going to be, again, a very, very talented side. A bunch of champs and GCs make up that roster. They are going to be, I believe they're all class of 23. Yep, class of 23 right there. So they are all going to be a very, very talented side. We are going to see another great match to close out our night. CJ, who are you taking in this match?
I have the Hitmonlee side. Hitmonlee.
I do as well.
Oh,
I
we
do as
got them
well,
together.
yeah.
Oh, my goodness. I don't think we saw Pidgeot play week 1, I think.
We did?
I don't know how they're going to compare this against this roster, if I'm 100% honest. I just picked Hitmonlee because they were 3-0.
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. I think on paper these two sides are relatively similar. Hitmonlee, we do have a bigger sample size of success for them. I don't think that there's a lot to
What
go
a
off
scientific thing to say. A bigger sample size.
Yeah,
Look
there's
at
a bigger
you.
sample size of matches.
Okay, Socrates, calm down.
Socrates is not a scientist.
Oh, sorry.
But this Hitmonlee side, we have seen them in more games. We know we have a better idea of what exactly they're going to be working with. This Pidgeot side will be a little bit new of an experience for us. We have only seen them one time before, but we are taking you live into game number 1 of our final match of the night, Pidgeot versus Hitmonlee.
Magnolia, the MVP of the week inside of the real world. Okay. I don't know what you're saying to me, Mr. Producer, but
He
you
is
look...
our gamer of the week.
Oh, Gamer of the Week. Oh, got it. Sorry, MVP of the week. He's the MVP in our hearts and our minds. No? Mr. Producer, come on. You just got to give me one, dude.
And that goal comes in, and War is able to sink that shot off the corner pass from Dark Magic. Excellent passing play there from this Pidgeot side as they close out a goal super early, just barely ahead of Crazy D for that defensive save.
Yeah, what a shot, my guy. What a shot. Wow. Sorry, that ball just flew off that kickoff, and I was just really excited. Dark Magic with the whip. He's got 70 points, and he's only 30 seconds in the match. Ooh, Magnolia tried to go up and get the touch. Did not happen this one time, though. Dark Magic's got 90 boost. He's got 100 boost now. He's got the ball. He's got the control. Gets a good 50.
Just gets bumped.
Our boy Cap is there to catch it. Cap's got no boost. We'll see who wins this 50. Ooh, good touch. All the way to Cap.
Cap takes the long-range shot, but Dark Magic able to push that ball away to the side as Magnolia looks to follow that up. Just gets bumped in the process, but still able to keep some defensive pressure there as the ball comes out for the pass and not quite there for the shot.
What a pinch, man. Just bouncing off everybody, ends up on the other side of the field. But Midas doesn't care. He's just kicking it on through 2. Crazy's here. He's got 73 boost. He's going to have a shot. He slows the ball down a little bit, gets control, puts it up, but some saves coming out from Mr. Magic of the dark side.
You know, one of the most impressive things to me about this entire league is genuinely how each player for each team has the ability to make some pretty incredible shots and saves.
True.
And just, I feel like every single match, somebody's going to do something I've never seen before. And
Oh my gosh.
makes me so excited to see it. As we say that, as Midas is able to fly in for the shot, not quite able to get that to fall. As the pressure here for this Hitmonlee side, as Crazy is able to sink that shot in to tie it up with just over 3 minutes left.
Someone say that was crazy.
Are you expecting? Are you a
still,
dad?
Are you still looking for a new caster, or have I solidified my role as lead caster?
I
on
am
this here?
tripling down. I am accepting resumes on my Twitter. Please DM me. Please come cast with me instead of Pathfinder. But Magnolia is able to loses that 50 as the shot comes in.
Crazy!
Almost getting 2 50s.
Oh!
And Midas is following up that pass from Crazy, who hits that 50 back up to his teammate Midas, who is able to sink that shot in just ahead of the save from Magnolia. Excellent play there, and they take their first lead of this series.
Might I say that was crazy? Get it? Get it? Okay, never mind.
Man.
Too much. I've been told by the producer that I'm fired.
And that shot comes into the bottom corner, just off the post, not quite able to sink that into the corner. Pathfinder, we're leaving you a little bit speechless here as the shot comes in. Magnolia pushing that ball away. This has been some pretty tightly contested shots and saves here. This is again, you know, this is one of those matches that gets your blood rising a little bit.
It's crazy. It's wild. We're getting freaky. No? Everything's cool, man.
In case you guys couldn't tell, I am losing the Pathfinder. He has a hard limit of 4 games that he can possibly cast in a row. After that, the sentences become a little harder.
The sentences become a little harder.
Crazy.
And I'm the one who's slow, huh? All right, here we go. Midas has got the 14 boost. He's going in the corner. He's following it up. Let's see if he gets the pass. Loses the 50. Cap is here in the center field. He's going to have an opportunity to play defense. He does. Gets a good bounce off the wall, and Midas grabs the full boost. He's flipping around. He's going Dark Magic with the shot, but Cap comes in, plays some awesome, crazy defense that we know Cap can play. He's moving up the field. He's got no boost, but crazy. He's got plenty of boost. He's ready and able to go. I've lost the box turtle. He's gone. It's just me and you now, guys. I'm super excited that it's just us.
I'm here. I wouldn't leave you with Pathfinder.
Man, he's back again. Goodness. Whoa, what a shot by the Dark Magic and a save.
All the way around. Dark Magic with the save on the shot from Crazy. Midas coming in with the 50. Magnolia able to keep this pressure on as Dark Magic's looking for the shot. Not quite able as Crazy saves that ball away as we close into the last 60 seconds of this match number 5.
Warlike 547. You never sing a good gamer tag? That's all.
I don't. Dark Magic able to push this ball in as Magnolia follows it up for the shot, but Crazy with that save. Oh my gosh. I feel like this is a game of constant pressure right now.
Yeah, that's my life.
As Midas is able to flick this ball over, he beats one defender, not quite able to get the second, but Crazy getting that pinch as Cap 50s it, but that ball sits back in midfield, and the shot comes on from Magnolia, just putting it off to the left,
close.
Not quite
Ooh,
able
Magnolia
to follow
with a good
that.
touch, though. Let's recenter it. Ooh, but doesn't win the 50. Midas is there. Cap is here. He's got 10 seconds. He's going to slow it down a little bit. Oh, but loses it. Dark Magic.
We got 5 seconds here for this Pidgeot side. They do have a chance. Ball is going to go up in the corner. It's going to stay up in the air. Midas is going to sink that down, and that will touch. And Hitmonlee will take game 1 of this best-of-3 series in our final match of the night. CJ, what did you see there that made them stand out in that victory?
I saw a lot of Dark Magic, and it was crazy. But then I was like, dude, it's cool. No cap. We're in a warlike situation. We can call on Magnolia, and then we get to Midas. That's what I saw. You see that sentence I put? Every gamer tag. 1 sentence. It was complete. How was it for you?
Man, all right. That, he said it. Hitmonlee there, clearly dominating the scoreboard with 11 shots that game, and then another 6 saves of their own. Pidgeot also having 6 saves, not quite putting the same offensive pressure on. And I think that, again, this... I'm not even sure who won that game just because that was so back and forth. So many shots, so many saves going on. But Hitmonlee ultimately taking that game 1 victory as we head into our second game of the series. I mean, there's a lot of things going on here. Are you sticking with the Hitmonlee side to take this victory?
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
Actually, I think Pidgeot can really win this game. I actually do believe. Like, after seeing this, it's actually a pretty close game. It was a lot of back and forth. I thought it would kind of be a blowout, but I was 100% wrong, and I will admit that.
Yeah, no, not quite like you. I didn't think it'd necessarily be a blowout. I did think that Hitmonlee would win, but that first game did have me stressful for that pick. I think if I had money riding on it, I would be trying to hedge my bets, as this Pidgeot side is a force to be reckoned with, and they are running shot for shot against this side. As we head into game number 2 here, as the shot falls in for Crazy to take a super early lead in this game 2 of this series.
That was crazy. With an eye. Crazy eye. Crazy with eye. Crazy eyes. Okay, guys, come on. Everybody calm down, all right? Just a little bit of good game 5 action going on right now. Oh, a good bounce, though. We'll see. Oh, Cap got demoed. Or Cap demoed. Wow.
Captain Wars, the shot comes in from Midas to make it a super quick 2-0 lead in the first 15 seconds here of this match. Midas with an excellent angle on that top corner. Oh, man. not quite able to get the save off from that Pidgeot side. And I mean, again, this is a pretty commanding start here for this Hitmonlee side.
I just realized that's a Pittsburgh Knights skin. I thought it was just gold.
I feel disrespected.
Oh, really? Huh. Well, Charlotte's better, so what are you going to do? Whoa, Dark Magic, 13 boost, playing defense. Ooh, misses the 50, but Warlike is here. Also misses, 1 to beat. Beats him.
Midas putting the shot in, but War is able to push that back out into the corner. Excellent defensive positioning there as Magnolia looks to follow this up. Back over to the side. Crazy not able to get that touch, but does back into the corner. Gets that little bit of an air carry. Is going to be challenged here and demoed. Cab gets the demo on War as this Hitmonlee side is making more pressure onto the Pidgeot side. Dark Magic and Magnolia getting a little tripped up there, trying to make a counterattack, not able to make anything happen.
Good touch by Cap to put it in the corner. Crazy's up. Oh, Cap's going to have to play defense, but Midas is there. Oh, Magnolia comes in with the 50-50, and Warlike centers it for Dark Magic, but a little bit weak on the center. Oh, my.
And that shot pushed out by Midas. Oh my gosh, crazy. Looking to get that shot. Dark Magic is going to try and get a flick over the first defender, but Crazy flying in from behind the ball to save that off the backboard. And Cap again following up that save. Hitmonlee is all over the field in this game to try and close out the sweep in this series.
What a shot. That was a great shot. Midas with a really, really good save. Oh, Midas might have one in there, though.
Looking for the backboard touch, not able to quite get it. Cap is able to follow it, but misses to make it 3-0, not able to finish it. Cap still trying to contest, but not able to follow up on that whiff on the offensive side. Crazy, gonna try and make something happen here as he gets the shot off.
Ooh, man.
Magnolia. Again, this is another game of nothing but shots and saves for both sides. This is going to be another tightly contested match, regardless of the score.
Oh, Crazy with a really good 50. That's on. And, ooh. Midas clears it out.
Crazy off the backboard. Going to be looking to follow that up. Not quite, just to the right of the post as Magnolia looks to push this back into the middle for his teammate getting the pitch. But that is going to fly in.
It's off.
Oh, just off the left-hand side post. What is going on in this game?
Yeah, we've seen a lot of pressure from the Hitmonlee side.
There's a lot happening.
Yeah, there's a lot happening. There's a couple missed shots on them, too. Ooh, okay. Cap. It's a good touch. Back and forth game right now. Midas centers one up in the middle. Crazy drops it down.
Oh my gosh, not able to quite follow it. What an insane pass. As Cap looks to follow that up just off the top of the post. That crossbar is not his friend as that hits the ground and bounces out. Crazy looking to make a little bit of a counter here. Back up to his teammate, but some pressure here from the Pidgeot side as the shot comes on into that bottom left corner, but Cap able to recover that and keep that out of his field.
Yeah, it was a close, really, really good defense by the Hitmonlee side.
And that shot comes in Crazy, sinking that third goal with just under a minute and a half remaining, and that will make it a 3-0 lead for this Hitmonlee side. Very commanding in this second game over Pidgeot, and this is a game of nothing but shots and saves, and clearly this Hitmonlee side is leading in one of those categories.
Yep, minute 30 seconds left. Hitmonlee looking real convincing in this game. I say that, but it's been a ton of back and forth. I feel like there's been some opportunities on the Pidgeot side they just haven't capitalized on. Cap loses the 50.
Pidgeot closing in on their last 60 seconds here. They need to score 3 goals in order to stay alive in this series, or we will see another sweep tonight as Hitmonlee will take a victory. Dark Magic looking to get that 50 on. He is trying to get that second touch away. He is able to get that second touch and the demo up to his teammate, but his teammate is there to finish it, and he is. War able to put the goal away just under 50 seconds remaining to make it just a 2-goal deficit. Still some ground to make up for Pidgeot, but they are moving in the right direction.
Yes, they are. Goals can be scored very quickly. We'll see. Let's see if they can come back. 50 seconds left. Uh-oh. That's not how you do it. Oh,
that's
wow,
a
with a
backboard,
miss.
but that second shot will come on, and that will make it back to a 3-goal deficit as Midas very quickly answers in the next 5 seconds to make it a 4-1 game. Man,
It's close. Not really.
so much pressure.
Yeah. Agreed. 50. And Cap's coming in. Misses. Crazy gets a good bump. Midas clears it to the center. Crazy gets a good touch, and Cap's going to be here for another one. But
Oh
it
my
doesn't need it
goodness,
'cause
crazy.
Ooh.
With the backboard double touch, able to sink that into the bottom left corner. Excellent, excellent play there. He is 100% clipping that replay for later. GIF Your Game is open, and he has clipped it. Excellent play there from Crazy.
That was a really nice shot, Crazy. Keep it up, man. Keep going strong. Cap is here in the center. He's going to have an opportunity. A little bit. Good touch on the defense.
We are closing in on the final 20 seconds here. 4 goals separate this Hitmonlee and this Pidgeot side. Dark Magic looking to still make some challenges, try to keep the contest up, but we are closing in on 10 seconds left with a 4-goal deficit, and this will slowly roll out to be a Hitmonlee victory as they sink that 6th goal to make the deficit even greater.
A nice shot by Cap. He was very patient there, just kind of waiting for his teammates to be able to come through, and ends up being the last man with an open goal and just pops it in.
Cap scoring that 6th goal for him, and that will do it. This will be a 6-1 victory for this Hitmonlee side, taking the sweep over Pidgeot, and that ball will bounce down to the ground, and we have our final winner of Game 5 for tonight, Hitmonlee, led by Crazy himself into this final game, and that will do it for that series.
Yes.
8 shots there from Crazy.
A lot of shots. Crazy.
16 shots for the entire team.
Woo-hoo-hoo. They were putting the offense on. Just wasn't enough saves. That's why they had as many goals as they did.
My goodness.
It was.
Yeah,
Dark Magic played his heart out for all those, too. He played really, really well on both sides.
Yeah, no, that Pidgeot side did all around, and I don't think that the play of the two teams is representative of that 6-1 difference. I do think that there's not a whole lot to differentiate between these two sides. I think that both teams played phenomenally, but that will take us to our MVP for this match, and that is none other than Crazy himself.
Crazy. Showing up for the squad, flying through the air, slamming, dunking, clearing, flying, double touching.
All the things.
Ceiling shotting. Flip resetting.
He didn't do a single flip reset.
Okay, well, I mean, like, no, that's what they do, though.
Some people do that, yes. But no, excellent game there for Crazy. Well done all around. I mean, I believe he had probably 15 shots throughout both of those games. But that will do it for our last match of the night and the last match of match night number 3 for the Fall Nationals.
Yeah, Fall Nationals. We are almost through the September season. We got a couple more. We're going to stream again on Thursday night, so we will have some more matches on that night. And then after that, that'll be the last week of September, and then we'll be looking at October. So if you want to sign up for October, make sure you check out our website, staypluggedin.com. You check out the October registration page. Sign up with your friends. You can sign up as a team, as a free agent, and we will get you plugged into some of these matches. But that's going to do it for tonight for Fall Nationals, Box Turtle.
Yeah, it absolutely will. We hope to see all of you back here on Thursday for the next stream night. We will see all of you who are signing up for the October season and the November season moving forward. But next up is October, so as Pathfinder said, make sure to sign up for that. You can find him at CLT Pathfinder on Twitter. You could find me at CLT Box Turtle on Twitter. And, of course, follow Stay Plugged In on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube as well. We will see you guys this upcoming Thursday at 7 o'clock. We'll see you next time.